What's up, guys? My name is P, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Phipps Tips. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the overall market. We'll check out its top performers. We'll have a look at the day's biggest winners and its biggest losers. A few news articles to go over today, guys. Ontology going live, and Binance giving away some Tron. We'll get into that later on. A little bit of technical analysis to wrap up the day on Bitcoin. But before we get started, guys, go ahead if you're new around here and hit that subscribe button, as I try to post a video every single day, Monday through Friday. And if you are a returning viewer, hit that like button, guys. Let's get this party started on this fabulous Friday. Hang out. We'll be right back. We're on CoinMarketCap.com, guys. The market cap currently at $234.8 billion with a 24-hour trading volume of $12 billion, and Bitcoin dominance still creeping up, guys, at 43.1% on the day. Of our top 5 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is down 3.36%, Ethereum down 5.65%, Ripple or XRP down 6.19%, Bitcoin Cash down 5.27%, and EOS down 5.89% on the day, guys. EOS trading at $7.37. Monday of this week, that thing was still like $12 to $15. So look at that. That's kind of crazy. Let's have a look at our movers and shakers versus Bitcoin today, guys. Our number one is Monaco up against Bitcoin 10.31%. Status up 9.85% against Bitcoin. Archain up only 3.86% against Bitcoin. Dash up 3.85%. And Loom Network up 3.82% on the day versus Bitcoin. Everything looking pretty ugly today, guys. As you know, there was a little bit more of a sell-off last night and on into today. We're going to check out our gainers and losers. Our number one gainer on the day, guys, with a very modest 33.6%, is Sharp Platform Token. Selfkey up 22.24% on the day. Salpay up 21.61%. Wincoin up 16.5%. And Payman up 14.69% on the day, guys. Our biggest losers. Big One Token down 52.86% with only a $329,000 in 24-hour trade volume. That is weak. Peepcoin down 41.5%, Upfiring down 26.94%, EOS DAC down 24.73%, and Fidelium down 24.31% on the day, guys. There you have your gainers and losers on the day. We're going to go ahead and move right on into our news articles, guys, with Ontology going live. Let's see what they have to say about it. Stay tuned. A $700 million cryptocurrency called Ontology is about to go live. If all goes well, $700 million worth of cryptocurrency is about to find a new home. That's because Shanghai-based Ontology, a project working closely with those behind the smart economy blockchain Neo, is expected to launch its live blockchain on June 30th, a step that will find one of the top 20 crypto assets finally releasing its own proprietary technology. Described as an enterprise-focused platform, Ontology is seeking to provide a high volume of fast and cheap transactions, all while helping business grapple with the thorny problems of interoperability and identity. As such, Ontology is one of several public blockchains catering to enterprise that have recently or will soon go live, Tron and VeChain being the other notable contenders. However, what might distinguish Ontology's claim is the experience of the team. The protocol emerged from Neo, an Ethereum challenger founded by Da Hongfei, who is also CEO of OnChain, which developed a private enterprise blockchain platform called DNA. Meanwhile, Ontology's founder, Li Jun, told CoinDesk that his company and NEO are strategic technology partners, according to a spokesperson. Ontology's corporate and technological genealogy might be difficult to keep track of, but the result is a pragmatic approach that appears to combine ambition with a lack of ideological fussiness. As Lee said at a meetup in March, he was quoted as saying, "When you want blockchain to become a mainstream industry like the internet today, you have to link to the real business scenario." For a while, Lee added, it seemed that appealing to a business meant building a permissioned framework like DNA, but it soon became clear that public blockchain is the future. If you already trust each other, he explained, blockchain is not necessary. Having adopted that stance, OnChain began work on a public platform that would meet some of businesses' most pressing needs, anchoring digital identities in the real world, allowing for flexibility in terms of technical design and preventing the creation of restricted silos. 2 tokens, countless chains. Ontology has created a complex framework in its bid to satisfy all these goals. Similar to NEO, with NEO and Gas, the networks will support 2 tokens. So far, only ONT exists. A token on the NEO blockchain. It was distributed to NEO holders in an airdrop, half of which has been completed. The other half is set to occur after the mainnet launch this week. Barring unforeseen obstacles, these tokens will migrate to a proprietary blockchain on June 30th. Once there, they will serve a governance mechanism with users staking Ontology in order to make network decisions. Holders of ONT tokens will also begin to receive newly created ONG tokens, which will serve a similar role to NEO's gas tokens, funding the execution of smart contracts. Each ONT will release ONG tokens for 18 years. The more unusual aspect of Ontology's design is that it consists of multiple interoperable chains anchored by a core blockchain, in a way that's perhaps not different from how Ethereum envisions its sharding technology. According to those involved, his choice reflects Ontology's enterprise focus and the desire to give businesses flexibility in terms of designing a ledger, without shunting them into a silo. Daniel Asab, Ontology's senior overseas market specialist, told CoinDesk in a quote, "In this industry, there's a lot of chains that want to cut their share in the ecosystem and try and take all of the competition in this area. But we want to cooperate with everyone, work with everyone, make this as compatible as possible." Speaking in March, Lee noted the enterprise application want to be available to customize. They have a lot of requirements, he said. They want their own blockchain with their governance model. Ontology's main chain will be based on a new consensus mechanism, VBFT, a combination of proof of stake, verifiable random function, and Byzantine fault tolerance, which the team expects to be able to process over 3,000 transactions per second. And so far, guys, the Byzantine fault tolerance has yet to be cracked, just so everybody is aware. The network intends to be able to support multiple governance mechanisms, however, on its subsidiary chains. Ontology has conceived this elaborate architecture in order to enable what its white paper calls a decentralized trust ecosystem. We want to integrate different trust sources, Lee said in March, and not just the scattered and self-referential digital aspects of trust, such as private keys, but real-world seats of trust, the legal system, and physical assets such as real estate. As he told CoinDesk, Ontology can serve as a bridge connecting the physical world and business. In other words, Ontology hopes to crack the problem of identity in the digital age, another goal being pursued by a number of blockchain projects. But Ontology doesn't just want to help define digital identity for people, it wants to do this for the digital items as well. To that end, it's partnered with Chain of Things, COT, which founder Wang Wen described as universal basic platform for IoT, or the Internet of Things, and intelligent hardware, based on Ontology's platform. Ontology has also partnered with Contentos, a blockchain-based streaming video project. Ontology's team is working on a number of implementations to be launched over the coming months and years, including an ID framework and marketplace, a reputation system, a trust search engine, a data exchange protocol. As with any self-respecting blockchain protocol, though, it aims to attract app developers to build out its ecosystem. Panther, the founder of a community development group, told CoinDesk they are working on a C-Pound, I guess, software development. On a C-Pound software development kit and Chrome plugin wallet, in addition to other projects. Whether Ontology can follow through on all or any of its ambitions is an open question. But first, it has to complete its transition to mainnet without leaving too many of its token holders behind. Many users will have to complete the swap manually, leading to concerns that people could forget to do the token swap or think it's okay, I can hold, Asab said. Users who hold their ONT on certain exchanges, including Binance and HUGE, may have their tokens swapped automatically. But Ontology social media admins said they should refer to individual exchange policies. For users who do swap manually, Ontology has posted a frequently asked questions page and plans to release a token swap guidance next week. A likely headache for some users will be making sure they don't needlessly give up some of the ONT they're theoretically entitled to. The Ontology mainnet will accept only round numbers of tokens and disregard fractions, even though the airdrop was for a fraction of ONT per NEO. Users will have until October to complete the swap. But Asab said if that deadline needs to be changed, it'll be changed. So what do you think, guys? Ontology just keeps doing things. I mean, when this coin first hit the market, guys, it was dumped just like every other coin that's ever been airdropped, ever. But since, this coin has just gone nuts, guys, absolutely nuts. If we go back to it, I'll just check it out here on Coinbase, or not Coinbase, on CoinMarketCap, Ontology. We're going to just, when it hit the market, it was trading at $1.69. At its highest, at its absolute highest, guys, this coin was over $10. Like $10.07. That's insanity. It's an absolute insanity. I mean, the people who dumped it the second that, you know, they got all their coins, I bet they're kicking themselves. Because, you know, I bought into Ontology when it was like, I don't know, $5 or $6. And, you know, I've been happy with it ever since. I mean, I don't really care that it's even down under where I bought in at $4 and something. Because, you know, I bought 50 of them when I bought. And, I mean, I've just been trading them, or I was trading them back when, you know, the market was tradable. And I ended up with, I've got over 100 Ontology right now, just from like a $200 investment. So, you know, there's ways to make money still in this market, guys. I'm not saying, you know, that you should trade on every single coin out there or any coin but, you know, I made money on this coin. I'm not going to be ashamed about that, or, you know, I'm not bragging about it or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know, yeah, I mean, you can still make money on Ontology. Ontology is a great project that I see just going even further, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys in Ontology? And if not, are you going to be getting into Ontology just for the airdrop and free coins that they plan on offering? ONG? I mean, I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say. I'm not sure if, like, you're still able to buy in a Neo and still get the airdrop for more Ontology. I'm not really sure if that's still a thing, or if, you know, they've already taken care of that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Are you holding on to any Ontology right now, or did you sell it all? Is it something that you guys might be interested in? I'd love to hear what you think. Our next article of the day, guys, a $400,000 giveaway. Binance commits 10 million TRX in Tron trading composition. One of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, has unveiled a huge trading competition based on the TRX, the native token of the Tron blockchain-based network. Per their announcement shared on Thursday morning at 7:37 a.m. UTC by the Binance Twitter account, the premier crypto exchange will be running a competition that incentivizes the trading of TRX. Specifically, users will be ranked in terms of the total TRX volume traded on their Binance account, including both buys and sells, excluding wash trades, for those of you who plan on being cheaters, across all TRX trading pairs during the competition period. This above-mentioned competition period begins at 00 a.m. UTC on the 29th of June and concludes at the same time on July 6th. Tron's TRX token is available in 3 of the 4 markets that Binance offers: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. Remember, just because there is no TRX BNB trading pair doesn't mean users can't take advantage of the 50% discount on offer for those who pay their trading fees with Binance Coin. And this is the tweet, guys, from Binance. The prizes for the top TRX traders: Binance will be awarding 10 million TRX tokens in total. Here's the breakdown. 2 million TRX awarded to the top trader. 2 million TRX evenly split between the top 10, or the top, the top 10, excluding the number 1 trader. So traders 2 through 11 will be getting somewhere around, 100,000, 200,000 TRX. That's insane. 1 million TRX will be evenly split between 20 semi-randomly drawn traders, and 5 million TRX between all who traded at least 65,000 TRX in total. As determined by a semi-random sample of qualifying traders who finished the competition, ranked as any of the following for TRX trading volume, and they break it down. If you guys want to see, just head on over to Crypto Coin Spy and have a look at this article. Of note, participants will not be able to win multiple prizes across the whole competition. For more information, including when the issuance of TRX rewards occur, please read through the above-linked official announcement from Binance. According to TradingView, the USD price of TRX, the 11th most valuable cryptocurrency by market cap, had shot up by 4.8% just 26 minutes after Binance announcement was shared. So that right there, guys, goes to show you that, when a big exchange offers something like this, it's inevitable that there's going to be a pump. People want to take advantage. People want free money. I mean, who wouldn't? And 10 million TRX, that's still quite a bit. They're trading for, like 3 cents now or something crazy like that. Something pretty low. So just imagine how much money, if I were to break out a calculator, I'd do all the math. I'm not going to do that right now, but yeah, I think it's great. I love the idea that, there's giveaways like this that are actual real giveaways and not some scumbag on Twitter trying to copy, just, oh yeah, send me Ethereum and I'll send you Ethereum type of crap. This is actually a legit thing, and, people are interested in it. And I think that's great. I think that's great for the space. I think that's great for the coin itself. Tron's got a lot of fans. A lot of fans. I mean, I'm not one myself. I think that, you know, what they're trying to do with Tron is awesome. Like a new decentralized internet is really, really cool. And I'd be interested in seeing how that's playing out right now. I'm not too sure. But let me know what you guys think. Are you going to get in on this TRX action? Try to take out that #1 trading spot? I find it that, you know, the 2 million TRX awarded to the top trader, this, I mean, this isn't going to be to just anybody, guys. Like this giveaway to the top trader, you have to have a certain amount of money to be able to do something like this. Like just a random retail investor like myself, who's not into the market for all that much money, we don't have a hope or a prayer of winning this thing. I mean, the only thing that I could think of would be, you know, to get into part of the random drawing trader. So, and, you know, those who actually traded 65,000 TRX, which actually, if at the moment, wouldn't cost all that much money, 65,000. You can probably get, I don't know, 10,000 or 20,000 for $300 or $400. So if you were to put in, I'd say $100, you could get that many. But that's just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you think. Are you going to try to get in on this Tron giveaway and try to take that coveted #1 spot and get yourself 2 million TRX? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, guys. I'd love to hear it. We're going to move on into our technical analysis of Bitcoin and see what we can see from the monster that is the #1 cryptocurrency on the market. Stay right there, guys. We'll be right back. And here we are, guys, on the Bitcoin versus US dollar day scale using the Bitfinex exchange information. And as we can see from yesterday, we dropped in price again. We're under the $6,000 mark, guys. And if any of you out there are fans of Nicholas Merton and Data Dash, who, you know, I personally am a huge fan of the guy. I think he is extremely educated when it comes to financial markets, not only Bitcoin, but you know, like traditional markets as well, like stock markets and S&P and, you know, things of that nature. The guy really, really knows his stuff. So if you're not following him or subscribe to his channel, Data Dash, I suggest that you pause this video right now and go and follow him, because the guy is very smart when it comes to, you know, trading over, you know, this market. And, you know, he's got a very cool and level head. Like, he's not all about, you know, freaking out when the price gets below 6,000. And, you know, that's a good thing to have, you know, especially, you know, in times like this when, you know, the sentiment in the market is very, very, very bearish. And you can see, guys, that, I don't know, I'm hoping over the course of the weekend that maybe we see a bit of a reversal here. But you never know. You never know what happens. What we can do is kind of take a look, you know, at what we could expect to happen. And what I want to do is I want to put up our 3 EMAs. And as you can see, they're still in the order that we want them to be, the 50, the 100, and the 200. I'm going to change around the colors a little bit, though, so we can, oh, we want this button there. There we go. There we go. Like so. We fatten these lines up so we can see them a bit better. I'm going to change around the colors too here, guys. I want the 50 to be in yellow today. I want the 100 to be in orange, and the 200 a nice bright blue, like that. There we go, so we can see them really well. And as you can see, guys, we are still in our bearish pattern, with the 50-day moving average being underneath the 100 and 200-day moving average. And from the looks of it, guys, it's even starting to split even further apart. Like they are starting to diverge even more, meaning that like the 200-day could essentially just keep going that way, and the 50-day is going that way, and you see how we just keep making more and more space between the two, like that. That is not a good sign, guys. That's not a good sign at all. That means that we're in for more downward pressure on selling. Now, have we hit the capitulation stage of this? I want to call this almost like a crash. I mean, it's been a slow, steady bleed, but this is what we can expect. Are we at capitulation yet? And what is capitulation, guys? Capitulation is when people decide that they've had enough. They have had enough of Bitcoin, they've had enough of crypto, and they want to just cut their losses and be done. You know, they just want to wash their hands of the cryptocurrency market, take what little bit of money that they have remaining, and, you know, just call it a day. Are we there yet? That is the question. Because once we've reached that stage, in every other market, guys, once you've reached capitulation and panic, that's when everybody begins, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but that's when the smart investors begin to buy. When there's panic selling and, you know, people are just trying to get out of the market as fast as possible, that's when the smart money gets in. Why? Because the price is dirt cheap and they've got nowhere to go but up. And you can see, guys, that Bitcoin, it's currently sitting around 5,800, 5,900, resting on this bit of support right through here on this price action. I want to draw a trend line in here just so we can see what I'm talking about. Right through here, you can see that it's resting on that area, right around there. And that is, you know, probably the lowest we want to see Bitcoin get. If it does go any further, guys, like we're looking at like the high 4,000s, low 5,000s, if this does not hold. If this doesn't hold, guys, there is no range of support that's going to stop us until we hit that 5K, high 4K. That's just the way that I'm seeing it, you know, right here. What we can do is take a look at our relative strength indicator, or our RSI, and see where we're at, you know, strength-wise on Bitcoin, see if maybe we're getting that rally that we're hoping for. And what we're looking at right now, guys, no, I don't believe we are. We are still in normal trading area, although we are a bit low, but we're not quite oversold yet. So what that means is that we could just be trending right for a next day, 2 days, 3 days, however long it takes before we get the rest of that sell pressure just done and over with, and just get it out of the market, get the price down to where people are getting excited about Bitcoin again and they want to buy it for, you know, a cheap price. And you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, we need new money entering the market, guys, to actually see the market cap increase. But new money isn't going to enter the market when the market is so volatile. You know, it's, what was it, just a couple of months ago, we were over $500 billion in market cap. Now we're not even half of that. Half of that money has left this market. But I don't think it's left the market entirely, guys. I think that it is currently sitting in tether. $250 billion, I feel like, is sitting in tether right now, just waiting for that catalyst. Just waiting for some good news. And once that good news hits, guys, and I think that good news will be in the form of, you know, legitimate and, you know, well, I shouldn't say heartwarming, but, you know, legitimate and thoughtful regulation of cryptocurrency. I mean, everybody's waiting to find out if ICOs are going to be labeled securities. And if they are labeled securities, at least in the United States, guys, they will have to register with the SEC. And if they don't, you know, you can just bet your bottom dollar that the US will be left out of most ICOs. Like, you will not be able to participate, at least legally, in an ICO. Now, if you get yourself a VPN, you know, you can still do things like that. And, you know, that's something that I'm going to be interested in looking into. I've got a friend that, you know, he's very tech savvy. And I'd like to actually talk to him about getting a VPN set up, because I want to get into the ICO craze that's going on right now, guys. Because right now, the market's taking a dump. You know, it's taking a dump. A huge, stinky dump. And one of the very few ways to make money in this market, guys, is through ICOs. I mean, if anybody follows Ian Bellina, the guy took $10,000 and has become a millionaire off of ICOs. Off of simple $10,000. He invested in one, I mean, don't get me wrong, the guy, he's a machine when it comes to, you know, investments. He's got a list of things, of boxes that he checks off on each ICO that he reviews. And if, like, he ticks all these boxes and invests, usually 10 out of 10 times, guys, he's making money. And, like, that's what I want to do. I want to be, you know, the next Ian Bellina. You know, I want to be rich too. And, you know, just investing and hodling is one way of doing it. But, you know, that's for, you know, long-term strategies, you know, which I'm a part of. I've got a long-term strategy as well. But I'd like also that short and mid-term strategy as well, where, you know, I would like to, you know, have a little bit of extra spending cash every single month. And if that's a way to do it, guys, I'm going to do it that way. I want to look into VPNs and that sort of thing. But as far as the technical analysis of Bitcoin is going, guys, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing more downward sell pressure. Will we see a bounce off of this trend or off of this support? I don't really think so. I think that just by looking at it, guys, we still got some more downward momentum to go. Like the low 5,000, high 4,000. That's where I'm guessing that we're going to see the bottom. So this area right through here, right around through here. I want to just move this entire box down like so. Yeah, right through here. This is where I'm thinking, actually right through here, yeah, right through there. this is where I'm thinking that we're going to catch our bounce. We're going to just break through that, keep trending down until we hit the 5,000, high 4,000. And until then, guys, just be safe with your trades. Be safe. Keep your stop losses nice and tight. And if you're going long, which in my opinion I don't think you should, if anything, shorts are where you want to be right now. But I want to just take this time, guys, before I say another word, that this is not financial advice. I am not a professional financial advisor. This is for informational and educational purposes only, and entertainment. I hope it is entertaining at least. So this is just some key supports to keep an eye on, guys. This right here, if we break down through this, just keep an eye, guys, because 5,000 will be the next stop. That's just how I feel. So that's going to do it for today, guys. If you're still with me, hit that subscribe button. If you learned anything new, hit that like button. Share it with a friend. Your friends want to know about Bitcoin. Direct them to this video. As always, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.